Hi, welcome to Shelter on Base, where everything is normal and we definitely don't have mustaches on. Anyways, let's just pretend like that's not happening. Obviously, we'll get to that. But before we talk about mustaches, we will not talk about mustaches unless you subscribe and like this video. We need you to do that. I see y'all on there just watching without subscribing, and I think that's kind of messed up. This is content. It's free. Hit subscribe. Don't be weird. Anyways, like and subscribe our content. I am the manager and the skipper for today's show. I'm Carmen Kiew with Therese Vinal, Kuiper, Anthony Garcia, and I have some stupid rules for us today.
Hell yeah.
Besides wearing mustaches.
No. Besides this, which I was like, I'm taking it off. And then I was like, actually, I look cute. I'm keeping it on. Rule number 1, let's get it over with. I had a fucking terrible week, a really bad week. So I need everyone to give me one compliment to start the show. I need a little attaboy right now. So everybody, Carmen, go ahead. Whoever'd like to go first.
Carmen, you grow an impeccable mustache.
That was like a fake compliment. I'm sad that you wasted it.
I'm going to give them naturally throughout the show.
Oh, we're going to sprinkle them?
Yeah. I don't want to blow it now.
I'm not going to give mine naturally. So I'm going to do mine now, which was, Carmen, you are unapologetically and unabashedly yourself, always, all the time, no matter what. And I absolutely love that about you. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite qualities in most people. You know, when like someone does something and you're like, you would do that. It's like, duh. Yeah, of course they would. They're them, which is like you. And that's what I love about you, Carmen.
So I'm a caricature.
No, you're not a caricature. You're you. You are.
Oh, thanks. That was a really nice compliment. Not as good as Cole's, which was really heartfelt.
That's the last one you're getting. That's the last one you're getting from the all show. That's why I had to make it nice.
I echo Anthony, but I was going to say Carmen is the bestest best friend you could possibly ever have. She goes above and beyond for anybody that she cares about, and she will fight you if you come at one of her friends. She's like a mama, like a lioness. And if you're her friend, that you are her cub, and she takes care of her cubs. But if you come after her cubs, she's going to eat you.
I'm glad you're on my team, Carmen. I'll say that.
I didn't like you at first, so I'm glad I'm on your team too.
Yeah. We got to peel off that topic.
She will come for you.
We got to peel off that topic before we end up getting into the Leslie Knope discussion again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. My second rule is every player that we mention in this game or in this show, you cannot call them by their given name. You must give them a nickname.
Ooh.
So no Buster Posey. It's like Beepo, or like you just have to come up with some stupid nickname every time you mention a player.
Okay.
I don't care what you say.
If they have a nickname, can we use their nickname?
Nope.
No.
No. Yaz.
Okay.
Homegrown
glass of
nicknames
whiskey
only.
it is.
Homegrown nicknames only.
This is hard.
Can we go glass of whiskey?
I'll allow it, but once only.
Oh, geez, this is gonna be so hard.
How are we gonna know what this is gonna be?
There's no repercussions if you don't. But I just thought we could try a little improv.
Do it.
Right.
Always say yes.
Game.
First rule of improv.
I say yes.
Yes, and.
Always
Yes,
say
and.
yes.
Yes, and. Well, let's kick things off. First of all, what the heck happened in Colorado? I don't understand. To paraphrase a tweet, we had our annual Coors blowout and choke job on the same day. Pretty rare occurrence, but who would like to start? Actually, I would like to start. Brandon Belt, baby! He had a grand slam.
Is that the nickname?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. Boop. I call him Boop sometimes.
Boop, like what you do to
Boop,
dogs.
yeah,
Like you go up to their nose and you go boop.
Boop hit a grand slam. I already violated my own rule. A grand slam. He had 3 homers last week. He's really starting to heat up. That's my boy, Brandon Belt. Boop.
That's my boop.
Boop.
My Colorado take is I hate it. It's stupid. It's Denver. Therese, you went to school in Colorado, right? Didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
30 minutes north.
I don't understand how you build a baseball stadium in Denver and not put a roof over it. Like these delays are stupid. These weather delays are stupid. It's climate change. It's going to snow this week. It's snowing in May. It's past Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Well, even their field is weird.
It's stupid. It's dumb. Coors is stupid. I hate it. I hate that we have to play this.
Have you been there?
It's dumb. No, I've never.
Okay,
I've never.
if you went there, you might not hate it because it's pretty dope.
No, okay, actually, I did go to Denver. I went to the airport. I had a layover there, and it's the only airport
That's not Denver.
I know it's far away.
It's the suburbs. It's way outside of Denver.
The only airport I've been to where it said tornado shelter, and I went, nope, get me the hell out of this city. I do not want to be here where there's a tornado shelter in an airport. No, thank you. Put a dome.
So you haven't been to Kansas. You haven't been to like Missouri. You haven't been to Nebraska.
I stay by the coast, baby.
Why would we be in any of those places?
You know, they're nice places with homegrown people. I had to play in those places because I played volleyball at Colorado, and I was like, well, you know what? All I can say now, I've been to Nebraska.
You're so elitist.
No, it's so fun.
I'm blaming the Denver series on that nonsense 7-inning doubleheader rule. Finally seeing it in person this season. Oh my God, I hated it. I hated it. It was like, seriously, this game is over now? I would like not even be done getting a beer at the ballpark right now.
Yeah. When they went off with all of their hits and their home runs and whatnot in game one, I was like, boys, save.
Rein it in.
Please save. Sprinkle it out.
Do you think the idea of saving runs is something that only affects Giants fans? Or do you think other teams get scared also?
Well, even when we have like a 6-2 lead, they still blow that. Like there's no safety net here. They could be up 10-1 and here comes the bullpen. You're like, oh, settle in.
I saw the first inning. It was 10-0. And I like went to go run errands. And when I was coming back home on the radio, I heard it was 10-4. And I went, uh-oh. Like, oh no.
Here they come.
Yeah, because of Denver and because our bullpen hasn't been great. I went, and I'm like,
what is this? Is this a cat playing the piano?
I'm like marching in. Here they come, sneaking up for a comeback.
So creepy with the stash while you're doing that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So not the best, but also not the worst. You know, you kind of would hope that they would just take the games from Colorado, but they did not, obviously. But I mean,
you nailed it earlier in the season. You were like, they're the kind of team that plays to the level of their opponent. You said that in the beginning, and these two series epitomizes that. Yeah. I mean, it's like, oh, let's go to Colorado and play the crappy Rockies and like demoralize them in one game, but then like, oh, just flounder in the next two. But here come the Padres and they're super hot and let's just crush them in the first two games and then get crushed ourselves.
Still in first place. I'd
like
to know because
how
I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like we got to just like cool our jets a little because we obviously know it's early, but I'm also kind of like, suck it, Dodgers.
Okay, so Carmen, I have a question. So this is what you said last week too. So my question to you is, how far in the season until
September?
You're like, okay, there's damn.
Because like I've seen teams blow it. Oh my God, Anthony looks like bewildered. He looks like
they're good. It's been a month is a pretty big sample size. Like
okay, remember that one year? I think it was 2019, and they were like hot, and everybody's like, no one can beat the Giants. Guess 16. Who beat the Giants? Literally everyone.
Everybody.
All of them.
Second half of the season. Yeah.
So it's a great mememory, Carmen.
Yeah, I like to keep all the best memories at the front of my brain.
So you're not jumping on the bandwagon until the very end. You're
here's the nice thing, Anthony. We're not going to see the Padres again until September, and then we see them a lot again. But maybe that'll give them time to get their bullpen together, get the hitting together, get some people healthy. So I don't know. It's kind of nice that we won't have to see them for a while. And we're hopefully getting the Dodgers when they're kind of on a
which is now.
Think about how strong Slater's mustache is going to be next time we see the Padres.
Okay. Side note.
By the way, have you watched?
Nickname, please.
Shit. Great point.
AC.
No, don't help him. He has to come up with his own.
I never watched Saved by the Bell. Screech?
Well, that works. That works.
Sure, why not?
By the way, Cole, I bet you've watched It's Always Sunny. The rest of you watched It's Always Sunny. Does anybody else think of the actor who plays Cricket from It's Always Sunny when they see Austin Slater with
tweeted that out, but I thought it was too niche. He looks just like Rickety Cricket.
I'm gonna Google this.
I only watched. Does your cat make too much noise? That's the only one I've seen.
I can
He
see
looks
it.
just like Cricket. Cricket, who's
I can see
married
it.
to the actress who plays Bones somehow. Cricket with the big come up there.
Oh,
Whoa.
Mr. Bones. Good
Yeah.
for Cricket.
He's in a new show right now. I think that's on like Apple or Peacock or something like that. And
Not
he's
sponsored.
more clean up, but he's got the mustache going on. I'm like, that's
Okay, well, should we
AC.
address the fact that all of us have stupid mustaches on and why?
Stupid
Who
Except
wants-
me, mine is already
It's-
stupid.
Who?
It's
Oh, I forgot
Mustache
Anthony's
May.
not wearing one.
This is my
It's-
mustache face.
Every dad looking in the mirror after they shave.
I know. This is ridiculous.
It's Mustache May, baby.
It's Mustache May. And
See, I
long
have a
live
problem with Mustache May. Mustache March has been a thing as long as I remember. Mustache March comes right after facial hair February. So you grow your beard out and then you shave it down to a mustache for March and you start the month with solid growth. It's a thing. This isn't a new invention. We've been doing it one way for years. Now the Giants pivot and do it during May. I hate it.
I don't think I've ever seen.
They don't
Cole
have
this
season
animated
during
on
March. It's
something.
like spring train. It's spring training during March.
Yeah,
So-
that's half the point.
You know what? It would be stupid, Cole, if they weren't hitting well, but they're hitting well. Okay.
All right. I get it. I like the idea of just having mustaches until they cool down, but don't make it a May thing. We already
Okay.
have Mustache
Well,
March
You know what? They might have
in
to keep them
November.
if they keep hitting the way that they're hitting. And notice how I'm like trying to think of names for them,
Who's
so I'm
they?
just calling them they.
You call them they. You
Come
know what?
on,
I
don't
got one. I
Glass
got
of
one.
whiskey.
And this is why you might like it, Cole, is because Mustache May is working our boy Stone Cold Steve Austin Slater Gator.
Oh, there we go. There's
Stone Cold
invention
Steve
right
Austin
there.
Slater.
316.
2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 4 runs, and a steal. Even had a steal in this
He's
San
killing
Diego
it.
series.
A pinch hit too.
Yaz's grandson, baby Yaz, Yaz the third.
Baby
Baby,
yes.
baby, yes.
Baby
Yes, the
Yaz.
third. I like that.
Also growing the mustache. It's those two, right?
But he's got the thing like Cole, where he's got the flavor saver.
The flavor
stupid
saver.
thing.
Oh, I hate
So
that saying.
gross.
Flavor Saver Yaz. Now he's off the IL. So the Mustache May, it's working for the 2 people that are doing it.
He
Who
had
do
a
you
really
think
big
will,
swing
like,
today where I was like, ooh, that looked like it got the oblique. No.
I saw that too. I noticed it right away. I thought, oh my God, no.
Mhm.
Who do you think is
God,
gonna
no.
have like a Yosemite Sam? You know what I
Logan
mean?
Webb.
Logan
Logan
Webb.
Webb.
Wait, who?
He'll look
I'm
like
sorry,
Rod
I'm not
Beck.
familiar with that person.
Yeah, I don't know who Logan Webb is either.
Who is that? I'm sorry, can you be more specific?
The
like
web
this role.
crawler.
It's like
Ooh, I
not
like
fluid
that.
for our show.
I'm gonna mute you for the rest of the show. Goodbye, Chris. I'm just kidding. Use a name. Do it.
I'm not talking about him. Cole is.
I did one.
He did one.
Oh, I didn't
I'm just
even
not
know.
going to talk about players anymore.
He said web
Carmen,
crawler.
it's a great rule. You make the best rules. Everyone talks about that all the time. You have the best rules.
Everyone says that when I go to
Leave
dinner.
compliment.
they're like, Carmen has
That
the
was your
best
compliment.
rules.
That's pretty good.
I talked to someone. Someone stopped me at the ballpark today, and they're like, "Hey, I love the podcast, Carmen. She makes the best rules."
But now I know you're lying. Thanks so much. Let's talk about some overreactions. I could have mentioned I guess Anthony has something to say about an overreaction.
God, I think we're good. And I don't
You're
know
always
if
the first to text, are we good? And then
Are
you
we
follow
good?
it up
I
an
think
hour
we're
later
good.
with
I was
guys,
said
you
it earlier.
suck.
Not good. We are
I
good.
feel
Snip,
like
snap,
Stop
snip,
changing
snap.
your order.
Snip, snap. I think 6 weeks is a long enough sample size. They're in first place by a game and a half. I think they're 20-13. The pitching, the bullpen hasn't even really gotten going yet. I feel like the hitting hasn't really even gotten going yet. They're 5-4 against the Padres, who are supposed to be one of the best teams in not just the NOS, but in all of MLB. I think the Giants are good. I think we're good. He lied to himself, or at least tried to.
As
I
your
see
voice
what you're
gets higher
saying,
as you
though.
say that.
I'm much more confident, especially after seeing this team play actually good teams. I feel confident. I feel like we're at least going to be good for a bit longer, and we're going to have some fun things to talk about. It's going to be a fun time to be a fan. I don't know that it's sustainable for 162 games, but it's going to be a fun year, which isn't necessarily what everyone expected going into this year.
As of Sunday night, 20-14, they're in first place by a game and a half. They're the second best team in the National League. Only St. Louis is better. Just saying, 34 games.
I don't know why, but I wanted to say that sounds like everyone is terrible in the National League, not that the Giants are
We'll
good.
take it. I'll take it.
I hate that I'm like that, but that's all I can think about.
I mean, we love that you're like that. I think it's a positive quality.
I like that Cole's giving me
Cheerio.
lots of compliments, but they're all backhanded.
Yes.
Hey, maybe it's a front-handed
That's Cole's
insult.
specialty.
You never know.
Cole's backhanded special. That sounds bad, actually. Never mind.
No.
All right.
Especially
Okay.
with
So
these stashes.
if the Giants are good, following this up with, are the Dodgers bad?
They're
The
bad right
Warriors.
now.
Like it.
The Dodos.
They're bad right now. That's because they're injured right now. For now. Yeah.
Hey, we all have injuries.
Giants were injured too. Giants had injuries. These things happen.
These things happen.
I don't know. I don't know.
Things happen.
I just don't. I'm very wary. I'm wary they're gonna get hot and we're gonna get cold, and it's just gonna be like, Giants torture all over again.
That's why you got to enjoy it now. That's why you have to.
Just
Absolutely.
live in the moment. You know what? We should just end the season on 60 games and then call our own championship. Yeah.
I don't like how they did it.
Yeah. Just be like, we won the West. Yeah.
I know
And-
somebody's gonna unearth this footage in like 10 years, being like, what a bunch of homers. I'm just like
Our
afraid
homers,
of
who
it.
cares?
I'll wear it. I'm okay with it.
We're
I'm
all
gonna be
homers.
having this stupid mustache and being called out.
We're all homers. If you're listening to this podcast, you're probably a homer
You're-
too, or you're just looking for something to like complain about.
Yeah, well, go ahead, Anthony. Sorry.
just want to say 2-8 in their last 10, and I'm trying to think. Clayton choke job had
Choke
his
job.
shortest outing of his career. He only went 1 inning on Tuesday in the first game of the doubleheader against the
I
Cubs.
think he's.
So-
Am I frozen? I'm the frozen.
You're
You're
frozen.
frozen.
It's fine. There you go. You're back. And also just lost Dustin May for the year. I think he had Tommy John. So
Maybe Kershey
Dustin
thought that
maybe.
it was maybe Kershey thought it was a postseason game. So he was like, oh, I guess I'm done here. Oh,
You guys are too mean to
Oh,
my
snap.
guy.
your guy, you insult my cat every chance you get.
Yeah, well, that's the nickname I'll be using. Is Carmen's cat is a baseball legend, and I love watching him pitch. And I think
That's how you
Giants
should-
fans let him live rent free in their brain.
Well, that's if we're not supposed to be using names, we might as well just call him Carmen's cat.
Carmen's
from
cat.
now
No,
on.
I said you
Carmen's
can't
cat.
recycle. Come up with a new one.
No,
I'm
you
not-
said
The
you
cat
can't
of
use
Carmen.
a
The cat of
pre-established.
I'm saying moving forward.
Yeah.
Oh
Like, from
no,
here
we
on
shouldn't
out,
call
the
him
re-
that. No,
yeah,
I don't
Carmen's
want that
cat.
painted on my poor cat.
Oh, maybe you should have named him after a Dodger.
I didn't. Was Clayton Kershaw even like doing stuff 11 years ago?
think he
He was
broke
on
into, like,
Sports Illustrated's
ish.
cover with Tim Lincecum in a headlock.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, big time Timmy
Timmy
Jim.
Jim.
I miss
Big
that guy.
time Timmy Jim.
I miss that guy so much.
I do too.
This
I
is
really
in
wish.
honor of him.
God, remember when he had that
Yeah.
awful stash?
Yeah.
Awful.
More like the
Gorgeous.
pencil one.
No,
Gorgeous
I like
stash.
babyface, long-haired OG Tim Tam.
Remember when
It wasn't as
when
good
he
as your
cut-
stashes, Carmen.
Remember
Thank
when
you.
he cut his hair and everyone freaked out for like a
Mhm.
Yeah, he looked like Rachel Maddow with his glasses.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, okay, so we talked about like the freaking Dodgers having injuries, but also, like Anthony was saying, we have our own injuries also. So who would like to talk about those people?
Giants have an injured dick.
This is what happens when we do our show late at night.
It happens sometimes. It just takes a little time to get better.
Let's talk about
I'm
Roman
too-
for a minute.
Just give me a
Guys.
second. It happens to a lot of guys.
Disgusting.
I'm not gonna. I'm too scared to say anything.
Okay, Sanchez or Sanchi is going
Dirty.
to the IL as well.
You mean dirty?
But-
He's going.
Or he went past
Mhm.
tense.
Mhm.
And then Shimmy Shake is back and
I think that
pitched
one-
today. Sorry, I didn't watch the game, but I think he
Well,
pitched.
Yeah,
then
he
you didn't
pitched.
miss much.
Didn't
He-
look good.
yeah,
Gave up 8 hits, right? 8 hits.
yeah, he gave up I think 4 or 5 runs. He gave up 2 home runs. One of them went into the Cove. So it's his first start. It's his first start back. He was out for a month. Greg Papa today mentioned on Giants Post Game Live that he probably could have used a rehab start, but I don't know if they are doing rehab starts because of COVID
Well,
right
that's a
now.
great
I know
point.
The minor
Hmm.
league season just started, so he maybe in the past he would have done one, but Shimmy Shake, as you mentioned,
Shake.
number 47 rough outing for his first game back, but it's okay because I mean they'd won the first 2 games of the series. So
by the way, now you'll watch Sports Center shows and realize that they already do this, but just more naturally. They'll just insert their own nicknames for people. I'm saying we're just practicing for the big time. Paige
real quick, while we're talking about
back too.
Well, we're talking about injuries. Does it kind of seem like the Giants are just like abusing the IL a little bit? It's just like, we're going to pop this guy on for 4 days. We're going to pull someone up. Oh, all of a sudden this other guy's hurt. That didn't show any signs of being hurt. I feel like there's some injury-based shenanigans happening.
I'm blind to it. I don't see it. I have no idea what you're talking about. I refuse to.
It's no different than how they've ever done it.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have options, you know.
So. Do what you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great point, Carmen. You
make it sucks to be guys like Dougie Fresh who have all the options in the world.
Yeah, Therese, we love
it. They're not banging on trash cans, right? Could be worse.
Yes, that's true. That's true. We want to pour one out, right, Anthony?
We do want to pour one out. I want to shout out to all the mamas out there on Mother's
all
Day.
The mamas,
shout out to Happy Mother's Day.
Mamas.
Thank you.
Baby's mamas,
Thank you.
Mamas.
I was like, I'm waiting. Baby's mama's mom.
I had one of those moms. She wasn't a big sports fan, but she still yelled and screamed and cheered. And my mom was like the Capri Sun orange slice mom. So shout out all the moms out there. Not pour one out. So we're pouring one into your glass. So
pour one in your mouth.
I need to know, did anybody not was anybody not able to open Capri Suns like the way they were intended, or was it just me?
How did you open them?
Very easy.
I would do the bottom.
There was always one kid on the soccer team who did the bottom, and that's not a bad thing. Those kids were also important members of the team.
I always felt like that was like a flex, like that was that was swag. I never considered it. Oh, I can't open the pouch. I always thought like, oh, I'm going to be different.
No, it was a dexterity thing.
Okay.
Those for style points, or like sometimes people just do it right dab in the middle, like perpendicular.
Oh, yeah. I remember that, but then it would squirt out everywhere, and you lose like a third of the pouch.
And those now, like, man.
I feel like I need to get one now to see as an adult have I evolved.
Can you put the straw in the Capri Sun?
Next week, we're going to announce that this is brought to you by Capri Sun. Welcome to Capri Sun's Shelter on Base.
Capri Sun and Roman, guys.
I am going to get a Capri Sun for next week's show, and I will live try to do it.
I have a problem with the chocolate milks. You know how you got to open it.
Oh
man, I could not do those. And that first,
you should have got that
cardboard.
Thing where you just stab it into you twist it in, and look, now I can have milk every day. One of the commercials Joey Tribbiani did.
Yeah, I know the milk. I forget what it was called. It had a name. Yeah. Okay, this is stupid. We should move on. Happy Mother's Day, all the mamas out there, mine included. She doesn't watch the show at all though, and I would
Anthony's
never.
Mom does.
Hi, Anthony's mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Trude's watches too.
Definitely didn't swear, except I did, but that's okay. As a mom, you learn to forgive. Let's move on to Farm Fresh. Farm Fresh.
Can we use their names or no?
Nope.
Ooh.
All right, well, let's talk about peanut butter.
Jelly time.
Jelly bean.
Yeah.
Jelly bean.
Okay. I was waiting for this to happen because then you could sing the song. So pitchers who rake, Sean Jelly with the 2 RBI single in his first professional plate appearance for the Flying Squirrels.
I'm being that banana in the peanut butter jelly time.
6-11 jelly time.
I'm being the banana.
Way up.
People who only listen to audio, I'm so sorry.
Friend of the show, Sean Jelly Man.
Yes,
that's right.
I remember when we interviewed him, and he basically stayed on afterwards. Just
he chopped it up with us for like 20 minutes after we were done recording.
Yeah,
we had to hang up on him. It was like, dude, sorry, it's 11.
We gotta go. Taxi's
for 2
here.
hours.
Going into a tunnel. No, he's
nice
really
guy,
cool.
Though.
We love him. We
love
him.
Another RBI later in the game too.
I feel like Sean Jelly. Sorry to cut you off, Therese. Go ahead.
It's okay.
I feel like he's got like a little Lincecum in him. Not in that I don't think he's going to be as good. Hopefully he is. I'm not saying that he's going to be that good. But very personable. You know, I feel like if he's even a little good, this city is going to get behind him like they did with Lincecum, like they did with Hunter Pence, like they did with Panda. He's got that kind of personality that I think people can rally behind and cheer. Like you want to root for him. And he was such a good, genuine guy. You guys mentioned it after we interviewed him last year. He like hung out and talked with us for 20 minutes.
I didn't know you were going to go based off of personality, and all I could think about was the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito and twins. And I'm thinking like 6'11"
so
Jelly
tall.
and Tim Lincecum. How are they
So
the
Once
same?
Sean Jelly becomes a San Francisco icon, there's no hiding him in the city. When he goes to get a burrito, he will be swarmed everywhere
I think
he
he'll
goes.
be cool with it though. He'll be like,
yeah, he seems pretty chill. His
Yeah.
little boy George is so cute too. We love
Mhm.
him. Another person we love,
Drew Dog?
D-Row.
I'm like, okay.
D-Row.
just say his real name.
He got start for the River Cats season opener. Had his first career hit since June 24th, 2019 during Saturday's game. We obviously know him as somebody who's overcome a lot of mental health issues, who attempted suicide last year. Sorry, trigger warning for anybody watching.
Yeah.
But
I
pretty amazing.
just think
what
it's
he can do.
yeah, his whole story is amazing. The fact that he doesn't have one eye. He only has one eye now,
That's
and
crazy.
he's playing AAA baseball.
We
Like,
love it.
Yeah. I also want to shout out, he got that hit, but did you guys see his sick diving catch in the
Yeah, that
outfield
was
as
too.
well? Like that
Mhm.
was awesome.
We
Yeah.
love him. I really hope we get to see him this year. That would
Yeah.
really make my whole year if we could.
Yeah.
Shout out Drew
moving-
Robinson. D-Row.
we love. Wait, shout out who?
D-Row.
say his real name in case
Drew
everyone
Robin-
doesn't know who
Drew
we're talking
Robinson, aka D-Row.
Gotcha. Let's clear
There
the
we go.
bases. Anybody want to take these on?
Yeah,
another-
giant. Oh, you want to take this?
about. Nope, go for it. I want to see what
All
nickname
right.
you come up with.
All right. Over in Atlanta, there was one more pinch hit home run from the big cuddly bear. I don't
Hunter
want to say
Pence's
panda.
best friend.
Hunter
Of the
Pence's
black and
best
white
friend,
variety.
the bear. Yes. And did you see he has more pinch hit home runs than any team other than the Giants?
LOL.
So imagine if we re-signed him, the Giants would, I mean, mathematically, we would have 9 pinch hit home runs, correct?
That's how it works.
That's how that works.
Yeah, I
2
think
plus 2 is 5.
transitive
Yes.
property. Yes.
Yes.
Or
So that is
associates.
awesome. I'm loving seeing what he's doing over in Atlanta.
Yeah, good for him, dude. We also friend of the show.
Big friend of the show.
friend of
And he's had so much hate towards him from like the Red Sox fan base. And it seems like the Braves fans have just embraced him as the big cuddly bear that we loved him as. And it's awesome seeing like the memes they're throwing out, the love they're giving him. It's great. You know, it's awesome to see him thriving somewhere.
Yeah.
Listen, it's like expecting your drunk uncle to become the president of the United States, right?
Damn.
Like, that's what I'm just saying. The Red Sox fans had like the wrong idea
I
here.
was like,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
I don't think-
someone's drunk uncle probably did become president of the United
Yeah, I
States.
would, Carmen,
History of our
But it
country.
doesn't happen often.
over half the presidents in history have been someone's drunk uncle.
Okay, I'm just saying it's a rare occurrence. They expected too much. If they had just accepted him for what he's meant to be, nobody would have been upset. Okay, everybody just had it was their fault, not his fault.
I like that. I like it. It's Boston's fault.
Yeah.
Panda stuff in
Fuck you, Boston.
Shame on you, Boston. It's your fault.
How dare
They didn't
you
deserve
You didn't
it.
know how to take care
ride
of
a duck boat straight to hell?
it. Jeez.
I'm just
All
kidding.
of
I
our
love
Boston
Boston.
All of our Boston fans just logged off.
We don't have any of those.
Another thing going around the league is no hitter fever. J Bean Supreme and W Miley Cyrus made for the 3rd and 4th no hitters of the year. And
That would-
it's crazy seeing how often these are happening.
That would be John Means and Wade Miley for the
Thank you.
who
For people that don't know.
aren't crazy and want to know who those people are. Yeah,
Yeah.
John Means struck out 12 and he lost his no-hitter or whatever you call them. Johnny B. Bad Means. He lost his perfect game on a dropped strike 3. So he like could have.
That is a rough way to
That's
go.
crazy.
Perfect. How would you like to be that catcher, huh? Man, that's
Really,
gotta be
really
an awful
not.
one. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Awful.
shout out John Means and Wade Miley Cyrus, because Carmen, I know you love hearing about my fantasy team. I dropped them in fantasy last week, and then the
Mute
very
him.
next start.
Why are you
Put it
like
over
this?
there.
Nobody
I
likes
don't know.
this.
I was born this way. I was Wade Miley.
That's when you say,
that's Lady
baby,
Gaga.
I was
I was
born this
born
way.
this way.
That's Lady Gaga. I forget.
Oh my
Anyway,
God, you
that's
know
4
it.
no hitters, not including Madmo, which you guys don't think is a
Which
no-hitter.
counts.
Yeah,
Who wants
it
to
So
clear
that's
the
fine.
last base?
Our boy Joe Brendan Yuri Panic at the Disco is up there in Canada playing
Who was
first
that?
base.
So I was watching the A's game on Monday, and because the Blue Jays are playing the A's, and Joe Panic is playing first. And I'm like, what? It's just weird. Like, why is Joe Panic playing first? And then Marcus Semien, who played with the A's, is now in Toronto, who played short, and now he's playing second. So I guess you go to Canada and you have to change positions. I guess
it gets all mixed up.
The Canadian dollar, American dollar is weird. I guess in Canada, shortstop is second base, and second base is first base. I don't know how things work in Canada.
I think it's still 3 oots, though. You like my Canadian joke?
Yes.
Wait, that was a good joke, Carmen. That was one of my favorite jokes of the episode.
Did somebody stop you at the ballpark and tell you that that's their favorite joke? Idiot.
Oh.
The joke was 3 oots, like oot and a boot. Forget it. You know?
It's even better the second time.
Shut the fuck up! We should end the show. I'm like over everybody.
One last thing real quick. The Giants got blown out today, Sunday. Darren Ruff pitched the 9th inning. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that Darren Ruff pitched?
I'm sorry, I did not.
I'm going to be honest. I left in the 8th.
Do we like when I mean, they were down 11-1. I don't blame you. Do we like when position players pitch?
Of course we do.
No, I disagree. We don't like it. We love it.
I was like, whoa, wait a second.
All right, wait, I didn't say his nickname. Darren Ruff.
It's like when those people come up to you and they're like, do you like to laugh? And they're trying to sell you comedy tickets. Oh. Yes, of course we like that. I'm going.
It's just like that, Carmen. It's just like that.
I'm making like the worst analogies ever.
I love it. No, I love the drunk uncle one. That was my favorite.
Okay, tell me why you put in our rundown in your face, Carmen.
Okay, I'll take this last one. So next week, 2 against the Rangers at home. The Rangers are not good. And then 4 at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh also not that good.
Makes me nervous.
We love it.
Our boy, another friend of the show, Hunter Scooter Pence, will be on Giants pregame and postgame live Monday and Tuesday. And I was working on the show today, and we had a clip of Cole of the podcast that's coming out tomorrow of you, Alex, and Hunter. And Carmen, guess what your boy Scooter was wearing?
What was he wearing?
Headphones like these on his head, like me. Suck it, Carmen, in your face. Boom. If it's cool with Hunter Pence, it's cool with me. Am I
okay, you are not Hunter Pence.
A microphone? He did not have a microphone.
Okay, you are not Hunter.
But still had the headphones in your face. Suck it, Carmen.
He's probably sponsored by someone. Are you sponsored by McDonald's?
That was the first thing I noticed during my interview with him. I was like, oh, he's got Anthony's headphones on. This is awesome.
I was so excited when I saw that. I'm like, I'm just going to rub this in Carmen's face. I'm so excited.
Well, I'm pretty excited.
I would like to note I'm not rubbing this in your face.
Oh, thanks. You're really
great, and I would never do such a thing.
You're beautiful and
you're
wonderful.
You're a tropical fish.
You lovely tropical
tropical fish.
You are all of those things, but also in your face. He didn't have the drive-through mic like I do, but he had one. So
I'm gonna ask him. I'm actually gonna be on post game with him tomorrow. Ooh. And so I'm gonna tell him to take off those stupid headsets in the future.
I double dog dare you to do that online.
Dude, I'll text him right now.
So everyone should watch tomorrow and see if she actually does it.
Take off those. Oh, I can't say. What did I say? I don't even remember what I said I'd say.
Just look at the list of words my mom gave you that you can like kosherly say on TV.
Heavens to Betsy on TV.
Heavens to
Betsy. Do it
Mother truckers.
My Lord.
Son of a nut.
Oh, my Atlanta. Okay, bye. We're done.
But was this our worst episode ever?
It was my favorite. It was actually my favorite.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Carmen's the best.
Thank you.
Can we please clip off the drum?